Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my beauty room. So this is just going to be like my makeup collection, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's just some of the frames are a little bit out of focus, and you know, sometimes I don't have the product like completely in frame, so just excuse that. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Get ready because it's a long one. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what I've got in my collection, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for the first thing I'm going to show you is these like acrylic drawers. I got this one from Muji online, and then this one's just from eBay, and on top I've just got some eyelash curlers, some tweezers, clips, and then this little MAC holiday set. This is not from the holiday just gone, like the Christmas before. Pack of pigments, so they give you it was like £26. Just like my eyeliners. I'm not really big on eyeliner. I do have a few. I bought this Master Drama Chromatics Maybelline eyeliner in teal. I think it's teal. A turquoise violet it's called. And this is like really creamy, really nice. But I bought it in a purple as well, but I've already lost it, so I'm going to have to rebuy that. But so far I like that one. I also love the Rimmel Scandalise Waterproof eyeliner. That is really good. It lasts a really long amount of time. As does the nude. So if you're looking for a nude eyeliner which is cheap, I recommend the Rimmel Scandalise. The MAC Coast Reach eyeliner, which I've just recently got, which is a nice warm matte brown. I have the white eyeliner from Rimmel, which is nice, but I just find that the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk lasts a lot longer, and it's also a really good eye primer. The Kiko Definition eyeliner, which is really good, but if you get in your eyes, it stings like a mofo. This Kiko glitter eyeliner is really nice, like to put on top of eyeshadow. It just says 01 at the bottom, but yeah, it's really pretty. Here are some of my lip liners in the second row. So I have MAC Oak Lip Liner. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Treat in Pillow Talk, which is really nice. The Jordana Rock and Rose. MAC Spice, which is like my all-time favourite lip liner for overlining. The MAC Stone Lip Liner. MAC Dervish. I have the LA Girl Endless Lip Liner in Pink Parfait. I have the LA Girl one in Marvelous. And I have some Maybelline Sensational ones in the red and the plum. And then I have a NYX one in Pumpkin, which is a nice orange shade. This L'Oreal in 630. This is the next one, so it's full of like pigments and eyeshadows and stuff. So I have some Makeup Geek ones. This is the Liquid Gold, which is a really nice like chartreuse. And I also have Insomnia pigment, which looks exactly like the MAC Blue Brown. The Makeup Geek pigment in Insomnia, which is like a nice like bronzy colour with like gold flecks and like silver sparkles in it. Eyeshadow, I've got a Wet n Wild pressed glitter in Brass, which is really rubbish. I have a L'Oreal Infallible Colour like pressed pigment eyeshadow, and this is like a peachy one in Pepsi. Kiko Gold eyeshadow, which is pretty rubbish, so I would not recommend that one. And then I have a Inglot 64 Body Sparkles, so it is like a peachy, like goldy sparkly colour. Then I've got some like Makeup Revolution like cream eyeshadows. This one's in Black Diamond, this one's in Rose Gold. I've used this one a lot. These are the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadows. So I have Cosmic, which is like a whitey icy shade. This is in the shade Solstice, so it is like a duochrome pink, blue, purple, brown. I also have the shade Zodiac, which is like a really intense like dark green with like loads of different shifts to it. So it has like brown, purple shifts to it. I have some like cheap little glitters here from like eBay. They were like £2 each. I have like a goldy one, some like holographic ones, black ones, grey ones. This is the next row. I have some more like cheap glitters off eBay, a little collection of eyelashes that I don't know what they are, I don't know what the names are or anything like that. So yeah, there's some Barry M like pigments here. which I haven't really played around with much. In the next row I have just some single things. I have 3 of the Maybelline colour tattoos, a black, a gold and a plum colour. And then I have 2 little NARS single eyeshadows. So this one is in Galapagos. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's brown, but it has like flecks of gold glitter. And then here I have Strada, which is like the same deal. It has like, it's purple, but it has like gold shimmeriness running through it. Here's a MAC Pressed Pigment in Moth, which is a stunning like lilac colour. It looks like gorgeous on top of eyeshadows. And then here's a Sigma like single eyeshadow in Snoop, which is just like a MAC like bluish grey. It just looks really nice when I'm doing like cool tone looks, so I do actually use that a bit. Here's a Kat Von D metal eyeshadow in black, but it has like kind of like a greyish green tinge to it. I don't know, it's MAC Pigment in Melon, MAC Pigment in Old Gold, MAC Reflex Gold, the Revlon Precision Dark eyelash glue. So this is like black, so if you're not really good with lashes on, I would go for the clear one. I only picked this up because it's all they had left and it's my favourite. I tried the dual lash glue, but it's really rubbish. It takes forever to dry and it just smells funky. So here I've got a Inglot Duraline. So this is just basically to make any pigment look really foiled, or I like to actually put a few drops of this in my Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brows when they like dry out a little bit. So just put a few drops of this in, or any booty oil to be honest, and it will just like make it come back to life. My MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour extended eye base. This is just a really good eyeshadow primer. Here I just have 3 eyeshadow sticks. These 2 are from Gosh. This one is in Silver Rose, this was in Light Copper, and they are absolutely stunning if you like cream eyeshadows. And this is a little mini Laura Mercier one in Rose Gold. See, that is Silver Rose. That is Light Copper, which is stunning, like underneath any bronzy eye makeup look. It is gorgeous. The Laura Mercier one's nice, but I just feel like the other ones are just more like pigmented. I don't know. Here I have my brow stuff. So I have 4 dip brows. I have dark brown. I have 2 taupes because I was like running out of one. Yeah, so that's another taupe. And then this is soft brown. I have this way. I don't like that product because it just is too wet and it just gets everywhere and the brush is like not small enough. 2 of the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumpers. This is in transparent, so it's just a clear. That's in brunette, and then I have 2 in the blonde. I prefer the coloured ones to the transparent because the transparent doesn't have the fibres. I have the Anastasia Brow Definer in caramel. The Sleek Brow Definer is exactly the same concept like the angled. I also have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in brunette. This is amazing. It's really comparable to the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. Okay, so here is like the top of my like makeup drawer thing. Here I keep like some makeup setting sprays and brush cleaners. So back here I have the MAC brush cleaner. Sorry about my like dressing gown as well. I am like in my PJs doing this, so just excuse that. I also have my Garnier Micellar water, which I absolutely love. This is like £3 and I just feel like it's exactly the same as Bioderma. The Sephora brush cleaner. This is amazing. I also have the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. I found it on camerareadycosmetics.com, so if you're trying to look for it in the UK, get it on there. I have some perfumes. I have my favourite, which is the Alien perfume. I also have the Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, which is like almost empty. I have my Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturiser, which is my favourite daytime moisturiser. I have 2 MAC Fix Pluses. Here I have my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I absolutely love this. I just hate the fact the bottle gets really dirty like easily. Like look, I'm like scratching makeup off it. It just looks disgusting. And I have the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour. Here is the Ofra Cosmetics Makeup Fixer. I got this about a week and a half ago and I've been using it like crazy. Look at the bottle's dirty as well. Here I have the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I've literally used this once in New York. I haven't used it at all. I just got it out of this box now when I was tidying and I really need to use this. So yeah, I'm hesitant to use it because it's so expensive and I got it in the first place because Kim Kardashian uses it and it looks amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this out because I want to use it more. This is the first drawer on my like chest of drawers. A little bit messy, it's a little bit messy, but this is where most of my skincare stuff is, and then my like eyelashes and stuff. So yeah, I've got some Clarins toner, good for dry skin. I have a Clarins cleansing milk. I have my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, which I've been loving. I have 2 Glam Glow masks. One is the Thirsty Mud, good for dry skin, and this one is the Super Mud Clearing Treatment, which is good for like clearing blackheads and stuff. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, which is really good for like really dry skin, like overnight treatment. I have some Olay moisturiser. This one is the Hydration Flawless Blur, this one is the Hydration one. Both really good moisturisers. Mario Badescu Kira moisturiser, which is good over time for redness. I have the Lush Tea Tree Water, like toner water. It's in a spray bottle, and I use this when I've got like spots. I have the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. So they have the Fresh Rose Face Mask, which is absolutely amazing. This is a little mini tub, which I got from New York. I will have to buy another one because it is so good at hydrating the skin. I have my Sephora Rich Hydration face cream. So this is just another moisturiser. Then I have my Mario Badescu Seaweed Night Cream. Really love this. It is like a green tinted cream. I feel like it helps with redness as well and just really softens the skin. Eyelash Lovey, I got some eyeliner ones. I have my Alarami Beauty ones, which I have a coupon code for. So these are the number 8 Amore ones. Primer Lash, these are the number 35s. These are the XOX. Back here I have the NARS Light Reflecting Loose Translucent Crystal Powder, which I really don't like. It really gives bad flashback in photography, so I would give that a pass if I was you. The Kiko Scrub and Peel wipes, so one side is like really like scratchy, and then the other side is soft, so it basically like scrubs all your makeup off. And yeah, I really like those. My Z palette, I actually dropped this the other day and smashed it, so it's a little bit messy. I had to save my Jester, my Flamethrower, my Houdini in that process, which are from Makeup Geek, by the way. So basically these are like all Makeup Geeks except that's Nylon by MAC, that's Sketch by MAC, and that's Cranberry by MAC. But yeah, all of them are Makeup Geek. Okay, next palette is the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. So yeah, it's just like a really good palette for like your pops of colour. It has some mattes in there as well. And yeah, I feel like this is one of the best palettes Urban Decay brought out. I have some BH palettes. This is the Eyes on the 70s palette. So it's just like loads of pops of colour. So this is like one of the first eyeshadow palettes I bought when I first started getting into makeup. So I just thought this was a good palette just for overall like pops of colour. I also have the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette. It's sadly broke, so I just put a bit of sellotape on that. But it has like some really nice purples, blues, browns, oranges, cranberries. So I have some Morphe palettes. This is the 35D. So this is what the 35D looks like. I have to be honest, this palette really underperformed for me. It just doesn't have like the same colour payoff as their newer palettes they come up with. Like the 35O I got is like way better. This is like one of the first palettes they come out with, I think, so like when they first started off their brand, so I feel like that's why it's not like as good. And here is the 35O. I just feel like this is the best one that I have. All of them perform really well. There are obviously like a few brown ones that don't blend out quite well. I feel like the darker browns are like quite hard to blend out, but everything else I absolutely love. This like copper shade is stunning. That shimmery shade is stunning. Just everything is just really nice about this palette. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Favourites palette. You can buy all of these eyeshadows individually. I think she did an amazing job on this palette. Like, I love most of the colours in here. I don't really play around with them too much, but like all of the matte browns I've used that green, I've used these purples, this cranberry shade, that peach shade is like really lovely. my last Morphe eyeshadow palette is this. This is the 35B palette, so this is the really crazy colourful one. Obviously it's not for everyone, but if you do like to experiment with colour, it is a nice palette. It's blended out really well. There's obviously some colours that are a bit off, but when you buy palettes like this big and this cheap, you will expect to come across some misses. So yeah, there's that one. I have my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I've talked about this in the favourites recently and I absolutely love it. I have 3 Zoeva eyeshadow palettes. This is the Smoky palette, so this has like the more mauvey tones and like a khaki green. Then I have the Metals palette, which is all metallics except the black, but really nice colours in there. And then I have the Rose Gold palette, which is nice, but I don't really use it that much, but they are really nice eyeshadows. I really need to pick that up a lot more. Let me know if there's any other ones. I really want the Cocoa Blend palette, I think it's called. That one looks really nice as well. And then I have the Lorac Pro 2 eyeshadow palette, but I don't really pick this up enough. I really need to, but yeah, that is that. And I have 2 Anastasia little palettes. This is the Miami one. It is absolutely wrecked. Much loved palette. I hit pan on Caramel, Sienna and Deep Brown. My favourite one that she's come out with, this is the Anastasia Shadow Couture palette. So I have hit pan Major on Morocco. That is my favourite like warm transition shade. There's Fudge, which is amazing, Pink Champagne, which is stunning, and the Noir is a really nice black. So yeah, I just really like that palette. It has like pops of colour as well. Here I have the Stila Eyes of the Window palette in the style Mind, or the shade Mind, I don't know. But this is an all matte palette, so it has like your cool tones, your warm tones, your black, just like all the like crease colours that you would need, and like colours to like deepen up the outer corners. So yeah, this is like a staple palette for me. I absolutely love it. I have this little Morphe palette. This is the 12Z palette, and this is actually stunning. Like, it is so pretty. This is like a pressed version of MAC Blue Brown. Like, it is, oh my god. Do you see that? Okay, and then I have the Tartelette palette. This is the first one. I've heard like a lot of mixed reviews on this. Some people say they hate it and like it doesn't blend, but I absolutely love this palette. It's all matte and it's like the perfect cool toned palette. Like, I have like a little Tanya Burr little thing. I don't really like this at all. I haven't like picked it up since I bought it and tried it in my affordable makeup tutorial when I first started my channel. So Revolution palette, so these are a lot more affordable. It's a dupe for the Urban Decay Electric palette. These are like dupes for the Urban Decay Naked palette. So this is Iconic 1 and Iconic 2. I also have Iconic 3 somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. Dupes for the chocolate bar. So this is the dupe for the sweet, semi-sweet. This is the dupe for the original. Yeah, the same sort of layout. I'm not sure if the colours are spot on because I don't have the original. So yeah, same goes for the semi-sweet one. Then I have the Too Faced Selfie palette, which is just like brightening powders. So the purple and the yellow will brighten, and this is like a nice bronzer topper. Okay, so this is the Anastasia Glow Kit in That Glow. It is absolutely stunning. I have my little Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. So, oh my god, so dirty, sorry. This is for light to medium, and this is an amazing contour shade. I like to use this as a bronzer when I'm really fair and a contour shade when I'm like more tanned, and this is just, oh my god, that highlighter is life. My MAC Pro Emphasize. I never ever pick this up anymore. I don't know why, because it is a really good like under eye brightener, so I need to get that back out. Then I have the Becca Jaclyn Hill like favourites little mini holiday palette she came out with, which you can't get anymore, I don't think, but you can get all of these separate, I think. This is Blushed Copper, this is Champagne Pop, and this is Pearl. The Marc Jacobs Mirage Filter like highlight and contour kit. It is amazing. That contour shade is amazing on like my deep skin, my face skin, like when I got fake tan on and stuff, it just works. The Tartiest contour kit. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It has three highlight shades. One is like white, one is banana, one is like a pinky colour. Then there's 2 contour shades, one is like more for fair skin, one is more for deeper skin, and a blush. Laura Mercier cream contour kit. It is pretty beat up, excuse it. I like dropped it on the floor and like dug my nail in it and everything. But this is the first contour shade which I have like hit pan on. It is amazing, blends up really nicely. These deeper shades I use when I'm like fake tanned, and I don't really use them because they're more like shimmery and I just feel like they look a bit weird on me. Here is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette. So it has the 3 highlight shades and then like 2 blushes and a bronzer. I have my Anastasia contour kits. I have like my first one, OG, I hit pan on phone, and I have a backup which I've never actually used. So yeah, Kat Von D come into my life, and this is the shade and light palette. So I hit pan majorly on the 2 highlight shades and the middle shade. I do have a backup though, so I'm good. But yeah, this is like my favourite contour highlight kit ever. The highlight shades are really brightening, the contour shades are like perfect, like nothing bad to say about this. Sleek like highlighting palettes. This is the Solstice one, which is like the one that everyone has. It is like super intense, pigmented, really nice. That is cream, I don't really use that. I picked this one up by accident. There's 3 creams in here, 1 like powder. Don't use it because I don't like cream products, like hard cream products. So yeah, those are they. I also have the Morphe 9C pad. So this is like the highlight and contour kit. I do like this. The highlight shades are pigmented. But I don't know, I feel like the contour shades, like they're just a little bit off. Like that one's probably the nicest one, but I don't know. I just don't know about this. I've tried it a few times and I just don't know. Then I have this BH Glamorous Blush palette. I first bought this when I was like first starting out. I also have in here my Graftobian Cosmetics like cream foundation palette. This is what I bought when I like first started. So as you can see, it was well loved. It's really good like when you have lots of different like skin colours to work with. So you've got like everything here with you. This is the warm palette. I have the Mayron Celeb HD cream like highlight contour kit, but the foundations as well, which is good, but you don't get like as much product in here. I found that they like run out really quickly. Okay, so here I just have my RCMA No Colour powder, which I'm absolutely in love with. I also have my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening powder, which I do like, but just in small doses. Like if I pack this on too much, it will give me flashback in photos. I also have my Laura Mercier Translucent Set Powder, which I do love still, but ever since I've got the RCMA one, I don't actually use this. This is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, which is just a cream bronzer, which I love. It's a nice neutral bronzer. It's like not too orange or anything. Brush storage. These are just like empty beetroot jars. My mother just bought beetroots, ate them and washed the jars up and give them to me. So if you're wondering where they are from, that's what they are. Here I have my lipsticks. I have 2 here that won't fit in like these compartments. So these are just 2 Burberry ones, which are really nice. And I have like all my MAC ones like upside down here. I don't have like a whole lot of them. My Stila liquid lipsticks, which I love. Some New Look liquid lipsticks, which are really nice. This is a lime crime one, cashmere. Charlotte Tilbury Hepburn Honey lipstick. A Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. This is in High Society. Urban Decay lip gloss. Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. Kat Von D Lolita. Stila Rico. Anastasia Pure Hollywood. Anastasia Sad Girl. A Too Faced Melted lipstick in Sugar. That one's really nice. So now we're over to like this little small drawer set from IKEA. I don't know what this is called. I will try and look it up, but yeah, it's really nice for storing makeup. So I'm just gonna get on the floor. So I have some Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I have mainly the shade 15 and then I have like 10 and 20. The NARS Radiant Creamy concealers. One is in Custard, one is in Chantilly. I really want the vanilla shade as well, but yeah, that's what I've got for now. Then I've got the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I also have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I have the shade Neutralizer and I have the shade Light. My Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealers. One is in Bavarian Cream, one is in Meringue. The Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, it's a really good. I also have the Laura Mercier High Coverage Under Eye Concealer. This is in the shade 1, which is quite similar to the Tarte one. I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in Y23, that's amazing. I have the NYX HD Concealer in CW01. Girl concealers in Natural, Cream Beige, Toast and Beautiful Bronze. The MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15. Bourjois Happy Light Concealer. The MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC15. That's good to like carve out the brows. Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer in the shade Ivory. Foundation, I got the EX1 Invisible Liquid Foundation in the shade F100, so that's a really good like medium to full coverage foundation. I like to use a beauty blender with that. Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum Foundation. That's amazing. I also have the Revlon Photo Ready foundation in the shade Nude. That's an amazing foundation. Then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. One is in Porcelain, one is in Warm Beige, and then this one is in Porcelain and it's the Dewy and Smooth. And I have the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. I do prefer the actual Healthy Mix foundation, like the normal one or the serum. But this is a really nice like lightweight like gel formula. And then here I just keep some Ideal Duos from Dose of Colours. One is in Shell, one is in Maroon. I have two like Barry M glitters. One is like white reflex, one is like pink reflex. They're really nice. I have 3 Inglot pigments. So I have one which is like a coppery colour. This is in the number 24, which is really nice. And I have like this classic silver colour, which is number 23. And this one is more of like a greeny bronze colour, and this is 37. Yeah, so I have like foundations, like primers and illuminators. So I'm just going to start off here. I have the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation in W2, which I did put in my regrets video. It's just not enough coverage for me. I have 3 of the L'Oreal Infallible. 2 are in vanilla, one is in rose beige. I absolutely love this foundation. It's like the best drugstore foundation ever. Okay. I then have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation, which is pretty new to me, but I've been loving it. I also have the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in the shade N30. So these are really good if you want to make a foundation more coverage, so like have more coverage. This is just like pure pigment, that's why it's so small, so you're not meant to use it just like on its own. It's meant to be put in with like moisturisers or primers or just other foundations. So yeah, that is really, really good. I also have the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. This is in the shade Ivory. Absolutely love this. This is like, it reminds me a lot of the Custom Cover Drops, but like in a foundation form. I literally need 4 dots on my face to give me full coverage. It is insane, so love that. I have the Dior Air Flash. That's an amazing foundation. I always use that when I go out on nights out. It's really good in photography. I use the shade 300 when I'm fake tanned. 2 of the old Formula Makeup Forever HD foundations. This formula is actually my favourite. I do have the newer formula, the Ultra HD. I have the shade 128, 125, and then that shade's 125, but now it's called Y315. So I just find that the old formula has a little bit more coverage than the newer formula. They're still lovely, but yeah, just keep that in mind. They don't make that formula anymore, they only make the newer formula. I have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, really great full coverage foundation with like a sunny matte finish. Really nice. I'm in the shade Vanilla. Laura Mercier Moisture Supreme foundation in the shade Blush Ivory. I used this when I went to Mexico and it was amazing. It like hydrated my face because my face gets really dry on holidays. But I'm not sure whether this is discontinued. She told me that it was going to be when I bought it in August, so I'm not sure, but it is a really nice foundation. Really good for dry skin. Touche Eclat foundation by YSL, but this I've had for years and they've actually reformulated it and repackaged it now. So this is the old one. I actually have to get rid of this because it's probably like gone off. Makeup does go off, by the way, so if you look at the bottom of your bottle, there'll be like a little compact with the lid open saying like, so this says 12M, so after you've opened this, it will last for 12 months, so a year. So I've had it for over a year definitely, and yeah, I need to get rid of that. But here is the Dior Skin Star Foundation. They've also reformulated this as well, and it now comes in a frosted glass bottle. I really love this foundation though. This is in the shade 21 Linen. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to get the new version as well, just to see, because apparently it's meant to be amazing. I have the infamous Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. One is in the shade Fresco, one is in the shade Ivory Nude. This is just a really good foundation if you have oily skin, but it photographs really badly, so I would not recommend this for like nights out and stuff, because it gives you that white flashback, like makes it look like a ghost. Okay, so then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation in the shade Fair, so this is my Fair shade. It's number 3 Fair, sorry. And this is a really good like full coverage like matte foundation. It reminds me a lot of the Too Faced one, but this is just like a little bit like heavier. So I like to use this with a beauty blender, and that's how I find it works best. 2 Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundations. I did 5.5, which is a little bit pink for when I'm fake tan, so I would recommend 6.5 if you get fake tans. And then this is the shade 3.5, so it's when I'm like when my fake tans fade in. So that's a really nice shade, and yeah, that's a really amazing like luminizing foundation. It's not like full coverage, but you can build it up. I have like loads of the L'Oreal True Match back there, but I'm just going to get the one out. This is an amazing foundation. I feel like it works for like most skin types. It's lightweight, but it packs really good coverage. Yeah, this is in the shade Golden Beige, which is like in between tan shade. And then I have the L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt Foundation, which I actually haven't used that much, so I need to like play around with that more. But yeah, this L'Oreal foundation is in a new packaging now, so I don't know whether they reformulated it, but this is an amazing foundation. Here I just have some primers, so I have the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer, which is my favourite at the minute. The Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is just a really good like illuminizing primer. This is the Guerlain Low Gold Face Base, which is just like really good skincare as well as a makeup primer. Smashbox Primer Oil. I just like to use this directly to the skin. I don't really mix this in with foundations because I just feel like it makes my foundation a bit oilier throughout the day. And then I have these Makeup Forever ones. I have the redness one, which I don't like, the smoothing one, which I do like, so I will be repurchasing that one. The Cover FX Illuminating Primer, which is really good like at illuminating the skin, quite similar to MAC Stroke Cream and stuff like that. The Dr. Brandt Pores No More Refiner. It is like a little bit oily feeling, so if you have oily skin I don't think you like it, but I really like it. It covers up my pores and yeah, love it. I have 2 of the Urban Decay Brightening and Tightening Potion primer. It's just really good for dry skin. It has like that moisturising feeling to it. They do have one for oily skin which has like more silicone base. And then I have the Barry M Flawless Colour Correcting Primer. It's good for like colour correcting, but it's mainly good for pore minimising. Really good for that. And then here I have a MAC Strobe Cream, just a mini one, really love that for illuminating. I have the Sleek Bare Kiss Illuminator in Monaco, which is an amazing illuminator. I have the BB Plus Illumination by Gerard Cosmetics, which is good when you're like more tanned. I have the Scott Barnes Body Bling in Platinum, which is basically for the body, but I like to put this in foundation sometimes. This is the NYX Angel Veil Primer, which is a good drugstore primer. I have I have 2 from the Be Prepared line. So this is the makeup primer, this is the illuminating primer. The NYX Liquid Illuminator, which is in the shade Gleam, which is a really nice like peachy colour. I have my Sephora Luminising Drops in Morning Light, which are Life. They work really well on top of powders. It's just like an amazing, amazing skin illuminer. The L'Oreal Louis Magique primer, which is another really great dupe for like the Strobe Cream by MAC. And I have the Gosh Foundation Primer Cream, which is a really nice like hydrating primer. Okay, so next is this drawer. I'm just going to go into it. This is the Malm drawer from IKEA, but it sucks because it only comes out this, like, just to this bit. There's loads more room back here to fit stuff, but I just can't pull it out. So I know that you can actually look up on YouTube ways of like adjusting the underneath, like the little gadgets underneath. You gotta like clip something and you know. So yeah, I haven't done that, but that's basically how far it comes out. So I basically keep a lot of like my powders and like highlights, bronzers and everything in here, and then some more foundations. So we'll start on this side. So here I have some like blushes and stuff and highlighters. So I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light blush. I have an Illamasqua blush. That is like really, really pigmented, like crazy. I have Physicians Formula like powder palette in mineral. It's a Mineral Glow Pearl palette and it's in beige pearl. That's just a nice like finishing powder. I find that it resembles the Hourglass powders. Here is the MAC blush in Melba, one of my faves. It's a nice matte blush every day. Milani Luminoso is like the nicest, it's like the nicest peachiest blush ever. Looks a little bit like MAC Warm Soul. Here's a Kiko eyeshadow. This is in 208, which is an amazing highlighter. I've been using this like crazy recently. Like, it is so nice. It is like super pigmented. Love it. Excuse my swatches on my hand there. I have the Balm's Mary Luminizer highlighter. If you are looking for a really good intense highlighter and you don't want to spend too much but you still want it to be good, this is really good. There was a death in the family, so we just had like half a sister left. So yeah, that is it. I have the Bourjois bronzer. This is like old school, you know, classic. Smells like chocolate. It is Lush. Here's another MAC blush. This is Spring Sheen, so it has like a bit of like a goldy shimmer running through it. Reminds me a bit of NARS Orgasm. And then here's Kevyn Aucoin Celestial powder, I think. Yeah, in Starlight. So that's a really nice highlighter. I also have Laura Geller's Gilded Honey, which is quite famous. And it's a gorgeous highlight. Here I have the Bourjois Bronzing Primer. It's like a cream bronzer. And here I have Milani Tantastic bronzer in Fantastic in Gold. That's really nice for like to put on your décolletage and stuff. Here I have Urban Decay like mineral, like foundation powder. This is for when I'm like tanned, but it has like really nice coverage, so if you're looking for a powder foundation, that's good. I also have the new L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt like contour highlight thing. That's actually quite good. It's nothing like I've ever tried before. So it comes off as like a cream, but like it instantly, once you blend it in, goes to a powder like instantly. It's crazy. I've never ever experienced anything like that, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is a number 7 highlighter, and it's from like an old holiday collection, like from when I was younger. It was my mother's, and I've just always kept it because it's just like stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of a lot of like Mary Luminizer, and it has like these peachy tones as well, which are really pretty. I also have 2 sleek blushes. One is Coral, one's Life's a Peach. Life's a Peach is like my fave. It's like a gorgeous peach matte shade. And then I have some bronzers. So I have the Benefit Hoola. I have the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in Medium, which is like the best contouring shade ever. MAC's Give Me Sun, which is a classic. The Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in 20M. I've hit pan on that. It's such a good bronzer. And here I have the Balm's Bahama Mama bronzer. So that is a cool tone bronzer, which is a little bit like NARS Laguna. It's really pigmented though, so you're going to be light-handed. Here is a Gosh bronzer, which is in like O2 Natural Bronze, I think, or something like that. It's really nice for fake skin. There's the Physicians Formula Butter bronzer, which I absolutely love. It is amazing. This is in light bronze. L'Oreal bronzer, which is just like classic matte semi-warm bronzer. Here I also have the Maybelline Master Sculpt Contour Highlight. I haven't actually used this that much. I think I've used it once. Whoops. But it looks like a nice contour shade actually. Like it's a nice cool contour shade. So yeah, that's that. Then I have a Cover FX foundation. It's the cream foundation. So what's it called? Total Cover Cream Foundation N20, that one is. A similar product is the Kiko BB Glow Compact, which is amazing. It's like full coverage and I just love it. 2 Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation sticks. One is in 123, one is in 117, so like one for when I'm fair, one for when I'm tanned. Bare Minerals Well Rested Concealer, which is a powder concealer. Really, really pigmented. I have some of my MAC foundations. I don't actually use this anymore. This is like my first ever like high-end foundation. It's the Studio Sculpt. It is a nice foundation, but I just find that it cakes up a little bit around my nose and stuff and like slips and slides off because it is a gel formula. They do recommend this for dry skin, but I don't know. It's like not the best for lasting all day, just to let you know. I do like this one. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in NC30, but it's definitely not waterproof because I put it to the test on holidays. And I don't know if they do this anymore. I don't know, but it's only 25 mils anyway. I was quite upset about that, but yeah. And then here I have Ofra Cosmetics You Do You highlighter, which is like the same as Champagne Pop basically. I have some face powder, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless, what's it called? Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is in Fair 1, so this is the lightest shade. It's a really nice setting powder. I have my MAC Studio Fix Compact, which is like smashed. I smashed it all, broke it. It's an NC15. That is a really good full coverage powder. Like if you need to set your makeup with full coverage, it's so good. I like this underneath my eyes, so that's why I got it in the light shade. I also have it in, what shade is this? NW30, so that's just like normal skin colour. I also have a Revolution bronzer, which is just like a matte bronzer. I have my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in translucent, which is just like classic unique. This is also a nice powder as well. This is the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder. Very smooth and creamy. It's just like butter, so that's really good. This is in the shade, what shade is this? 53. This translucent powder from Soap & Glory is really good. It's called One Heck of a Blot, and it's just like a pressed translucent powder. It's really, really nice. I have some foundations from Illamasqua. This is like my all-time favourite foundation. I always recommend this to people. It's the Skin Base, so it has really good coverage. I also have the Rich Liquid, but this is like full coverage. Like it looks like a mask sometimes, so you need to be careful with that one. But this one's full coverage, but it's like hydrating as well. It's really nice. And I'm in the shade When I'm Fair SB06. In the Rich Liquid one I am, this is my tan shade. This is RF200, which is very orange, just to let you know. Here I have the Illamasqua Gel Sculpt in Silhouette. So this is just like a gel based contour stick. It's quite cooling on the skin, but it blends out really, really like effortlessly, and it's just really natural if you want a natural contour. I have the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil Free Foundation in N40, so that's when I'm fake tanned. I absolutely love it. Also have the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation in number 20. It's good, but it's quite hard to work with. It's quite a thick formula. This is the Clinique Continuous Coverage Foundation. So this is like really, really pigmented. It can cover tattoos and stuff, but it's just their shade selection is absolutely shite. And it's just very full coverage, so just be careful with that if you ever get it. I have a contour stick here from New Look. It's actually quite good as well, but it's just like a nice warm like bronzer shade, so I use that to like bronze rather than contour. But yeah, it's a nice contour stick. Here I have the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation in 3. It's a really nice like dewy foundation, but it doesn't have a lot of coverage, so I like to mix the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops with this one. And then here I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. So this is like Double Wear normal, but it's a lot lighter. It doesn't like cake up as much and it's a lot more hydrated. I have some highlighters. So I have the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Highlighter in Highlight 1. So this is a mini size. But it's a really nice like natural glow. I don't know if you can see over there. But it's just really, really pretty. It's really nice for like weddings and stuff. Dyed for this. It's really nice. It's a bit more beige than Champagne Pop, but it's really, really nice. My Dior Skin Nude Air Glowing Gardens in Glowing Nude. So this is like from their limited edition spring collection, which is absolutely stunning. This is from the brand Freedom. It's like exclusive to Superdrug, I think. And they basically have dupes for all the Hourglass powders. So this is called Diffuse. Here I have the Revolution Baked Vivid Highlighter in Golden Lights, which is stunning. It is, whoa, like look at that. I can't even deal. If you like a yellowy highlighter, this is stunning. This Bobbi Brown limited edition one, it was in Copper Diamond. But I gotta be honest, I do not see the fuss about these. Very hard, very stiff, not much colour payoff at all. And it's like very gold, so it doesn't really suit me at all. But yeah, I just never ever pick this up. Like I regret buying this, but I like it because of the packaging, so saddle, I know, but there we are. I also have all of my like Mayron makeup down here that I keep. So these are all like Mayron foundations I use on my clients. So that is the end of the video, guys. If you stuck around for this long, then you deserve a gold star. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm not doing this to brag or anything, like I'm just doing this because a lot of people have asked me to do it, and yeah, I just want to make that clear. And I don't actually think that I have as much makeup as, you know, a lot of YouTubers, but obviously it is a lot of makeup for the average person, so you know, I get it. It's a lot of makeup, but I'm a makeup junkie and I just can't help myself. So yeah, I will see you in my next one, guys. Bye! Mwah.